The one thing I saw with the kids is as they were in the class, also with parents, they really started to build a lot more confidence. And at the beginning, I'm gonna be honest, the teachers were not really sold on it, and I would say, it was a change for them as well for the parents. Many times in ARDS, we had to really talk to the parents about, we can always give more time, or we can always come back to ARD if you don't feel like the progress is being made for your child. But I can tell you in almost every single case, the child grew. I often talked to Ms. Raymond. I told you about this a little bit, Liz. When I first took the job here at May Creek Elementary, I reviewed our AIS report, and for the last 8 to 10 years, it was about in the 50s and 60s for our SPED students. And really this last year, we had 20, 30, 40% gains on our STAR scores. Our third grade SPED students, which is about 13 kids, we got 88 on both reading and math. Our fourth grade reading was 100%. Our fifth grade was 80, I think, both areas. So not just small jumps, we saw huge jumps. And it did take about a full year to really get here, because the first year we were changing things in the ARDS, and for it to really go into effect was after that spring of the first year where we saw the effects in our second year after implementing the in-class support model.
And I would say one of the things that we did notice was that we had a lot of children that, as an example, they did not have any support for social studies or science, but they did have reading disabilities that we were addressing. And what we found through doing in-class support was that we were able to change their ARD paperwork so that the social studies and science supports were put in place in support of their reading disabilities, and that through the in-class support model, we were able to accomplish that support for them without their being ever pulled out of class. And so our staff was much more effectively used to address the needs of children across the curriculum, not just in reading, but how does reading apply to the other curriculum areas.